Well, it's cloudy and breezy out there right now. Temperatures, as we expected, held down a bit because of the clouds and that breeze. Average high in the mid-80s. We've been held down to the mid-70s. Some of the higher elevations have stayed in the 60s today. And there's that breeze coming in from the southeast. These numbers or gusts have gone up over the past few hours. It's mid-afternoon. 25 to over 30 miles an hour. Lighter speeds the farther north and east you go. So a wind advisory remains in effect through the overnight and early morning hours of Friday, especially south and west of the city and at higher elevations. As far as a flood watch, because of the scattered nature of the showers and as dry as we have been, it's going to take a lot more rain to keep us in a flooding situation. But higher amounts could be farther south and west of the city, so that's where the flood watches are for now. But the nature or pattern of the rain is going to be periodic and scattered, not continuous. And the flow coming in at the upper levels of the steering flow for the rain is south to north. So we're seeing more showers out towards Cherokee and Clay County and a few more coming in from the south. What's left of Francine is no longer tropical. It's what we call post-tropical. It is just to the south of Memphis and soaking that area. A lot of strong breezes as well. But these outer feeder bands coming in can be strong and have quick spit-up tornadoes. That's why a tornado watch is out from Birmingham through Montgomery through a large part of the evening hours. And that banding may shift to the east, northeast just a bit overnight through tomorrow. So during the day tomorrow, like today, there's that very low end level 1 margin of risk for a few isolated severe storms. Not widespread, but especially through tomorrow afternoon to the heating of the day. A few of those may cause a few isolated severe storms or a quick isolated quick spin-up tornado, which is common with tropical systems. So we'll leave that small chance in there south and west of the city through tomorrow. Otherwise, severe chances remain on the low side, but still kind of breezy through the day tomorrow. Now, notice this pattern. As we go through our future track tonight through tomorrow morning, is it continuous rain? No, it's scattered and it's periodic. It's going to be a challenge when people ask me specific times when it's going to rain because we have to watch these waves of rain move in. So just be prepared at any given time tomorrow and tomorrow night, but there'll be cloudy to partly cloudy, breezy periods in between. This takes us through the afternoon, through the evening. Again, scattered showers and storms at times, otherwise remaining cloudy. And the same pattern for Saturday because what's left of Francine stays off to our north and west, pulling in a lot of Gulf moisture. So Saturday is on an all-day washout, but from time to time, periodic showers and storms passing by. In between those rounds, partly cloudy with upper 70s, low 80s. So you can do some outdoor activities, but from time to time, you can be interrupted by showers and storms. Probably lesser of a chance Saturday into Sunday as the remnants of Francine moves away. As far as rainfall amounts, again, heavier amounts south and west, lighter amounts the farther north and east you go, and these amounts will be generally scattered because of the scattered nature of the rain. So the 7-day forecast keeps us alert tomorrow because of the breeze and that flood watch out for several of our local counties. Just a scattering of showers and storms Saturday, and then lesser of a chance Sunday, even lesser of a chance next week. So highs will be the upper 70s, low 80s for the weekend, more mid 80s with fewer showers next week. All right.